I'm going to talk about direct banking at Akbank and how we see the market in Turkey. We're lucky in Turkey. Turkey is a big country with large population. However, 50% of our population is less than 29. So that gives an edge who is operating on the digital space. However, when we look at what people do, Turkish people do online or digitally, we see that we're very social. We have around 30, 35 million people on Facebook. We have around 10 million people having a Twitter account. Unfortunately, when we look at people who do commerce or online banking, these numbers are not as high, around 10 million or so. And when we ask our consumers the reason for that, it's usually the concern for security. So if I need to summarize Turkish people's behavior online, we have no concern whatsoever to share anything about our life. We're very social to the extent that people share how they feel when their boyfriend or girlfriend kisses them. No privacy issues. But when it comes to about our money, buying online or doing transaction, we're very conservative. I think that's what these figures show. Then we look at how the banking space is changing. We have quite a bit challenges. As you know, it used to be just an ATM and a branch. And that was pretty much it. But today, we have so many channels. Mobile itself, if you include different versions, tablets, has lots of different equipment. We have Facebook, social, chat, of course, branches. So it's a very distributed space. And when we look at the behavior of our customers, we see very distinct different behaviors. Like we have 2 million people not coming to branches at all. We have 4 million people coming to our website every month, unique visitors, and that's equal to the number of people who visit our 1,000 branches. So we say we have 1,000 branches offline and we have 1,000 branches online when you look at the number of visitors. But we have also people who use channels very differently. Those who use ATM and online, ATM and contact center, branch and mobile. So we're trying to understand needs of these groups and cater our products and services and marketing messages specific to these groups. Of course, we have different set of challenges. As you know, banking has been having difficult times all over the world, and we're not the favorite party right now if you ask the consumer opinion. Our traditional challenges are in place, such as we still talk about risk, pricing, loans, interest rates, and all those things we know about banking. But we have new challenges that even our CEO now mentions. Like we're very keen about understanding the reviews and our ratings. So we are really trying hard to listen to our customers, and now we have a challenge to be a kind of a cool and fun company, at least on the direct space, digital space. So, of course, as we mentioned, the integration of distribution channels is a big issue for us, and social media, like everyone else, we're trying to figure out how we can leverage more and more social media. So these are the new challenges, and I'll just briefly share with you what we've been doing to address some of those challenges. Mobile. We are huge believers in mobile. We're trying to support every platform. But when it comes to mobile banking, I think we act like teenagers. We want everything and we want it now. So that puts lots of pressure on us. We're trying to catch up, but on the other hand, when we look at consumer behavior, 60% of apps get never downloaded, 25% of those which get downloaded, abandoned after the first use. So it's not easy to survive and really grow in the mobile space as everyone thinks. We think everything is going to be mobile one day, so we'll continue to put our resources into mobile. But it's a tough battle. We see that the take-up rates are very high, but we have a challenge of balancing customer expectations and the mobile's functionality. When we first come up with updates, for example, our reviews go up very quickly. People are happy. We get lots of good comments. But very quickly, we start getting, why don't we have this? Why can't we transfer funds, buy stocks, this and that? So, people want the same functionality they have on online banking with the convenience and speed of mobile banking. So that's a challenge. So to overcome the difficulties we have, as I said, we're trying to act very quick and come up with new designs and address the needs of our consumers. We were the first one to launch fully iOS 7 version of our mobile banking, and we got some very good reviews. Since we've done it, pretty much ahead of everyone. Same thing with Windows 8. In Turkey, pickup rate of Windows 8 is not that high right now. But again, similar to teenager analogy I just mentioned, we have to do it. And I think we have a great product leveraging the functionality of Windows 8. And we hope that the take-up rate will increase soon. Wristwatch, we just announced it 2 weeks back. We're the first bank on IM Watch right now. As you may expect, we're not expecting lots of volume coming from IM Watch, but we have a mission to convince future generations that banking can be something cool and fun, and we'll be there wherever they want, whenever they want. So these are the efforts to show actually that we're going to be at every platform. Of course, some of these platforms will survive, some of them will fail, but we'll be one of the first movers to do it, to understand, again, needs of our customers and decide which one to invest to. And of course, we get lots of publication when we do something like this, so that helps. User experience. Now, it's very difficult for us to differentiate ourselves price-wise. We have no other way as a direct bank of Akbank to differentiate by user experience. That's why we're investing a lot and trying new techniques to improve our UX, such as crowd testing, eye tracking, tools to track where our customers are having difficulty when they are at our site. And we're trying to come up with a lot more mobile and touchy type of user experience. So you'll see our online banking and mobile experience getting closer and closer. And it's very good, but also it puts a pressure on us that even our CEO today comes up with suggestions to us. Why can't we have iTunes type of experience, with Akbank Direct Mobile? So, that shows how much importance UX has in today's banking, all the way starting from the top of our organization. Digital marketing is very crucial for us for several reasons. First of all, we need to get our customers try us first, because there's this barrier of switching from branch or ATM or live channels to self-service channels. So the first barrier is pretty high. So we see benefit, or we're trying to leverage digital marketing to come over that first barrier. We see that if someone uses us 3 times, our online or mobile, then there's no way coming back. They really stick to it. The second thing, the importance of digital marketing for us is, we want to provide an experience, more fun and cool experience online, something we cannot that much provide in the branches world. So that's why we have lots of promotions and lots of digital campaigns. Social, as I mentioned at the beginning of our presentation, social is pretty big in Turkey, and you can see that in the numbers of Turkish banks as well. We're number 5 in Turkey in terms of the size of our community. Second in Turkey. We're managing lots of accounts, around 2 million people. And like everyone else, we're trying more and more to leverage social. Last week, we launched a campaign. It was a 360-degree campaign, starting at all channels at the same time. It's called Olduğunda Öde. It's targeting SMEs. It started, on TV, Facebook, on all channels. And we're very glad to see that, almost 35–40% of the leads, applications for small, medium business loans now come from our community, from our Facebook community. So social is no longer just a medium or community for us to understand our customers, to give them support, but also it's becoming a platform for us for sales, generating leads. And we're trying to use advanced techniques. As you know, in the past, it was more about sentiment analysis. If someone really bashes Akbank online, or maybe from time to time put some good words for us, we were able to catch it. But today, even if they don't refer to us openly, we're able to understand they're talking about us. So, for example, if someone really complains about credit card fees, we are able to show them that, we also have a credit card product without annual fee. So those type of applications will help us to leverage our community more and more. Gamification is something banks are kind of behind when we look at other industries, but it's getting bigger and bigger. We're one of the leaders in the world trying, gamification. And the uniqueness of our gamification platform was it was targeting small, medium enterprises again. We had around 400,000 unique visitors. Their goal was to build a factory using different tools, and also, of course, support from Akbank for loans, for payroll, and stuff like that. I don't know if this works. Probably not. Okay, then I'll switch. And now we're trying to come up with products which will be online or social only. So we're going to announce a new product in 2 weeks. It's a special card, debit card for Facebook users. Our mission has started translating what we have today in today's banking world and making them digital friendly. But we believe that we got to a stage, as I said, like we have 2 million people not coming to branches at all. They live online. So now we're coming up with products to address their needs. And I'll show you a quick movie.
Alo baba, Zeynep'le sinemaya gideceğiz de acil para lazım.
Lazım olduğunda çocuğa para göndermek ne kadar kolay olabilir ki?
Şık diye lambayı yakmak, hüp diye kahve içmek, ham diye elma ısırmak, zır diye zile basmak, pat diye balon patlatmak, tık diye para göndere basmak kadar. Artık tüm operatörlerden istediğiniz kişinin cep telefonuna, hesabına veya kredi kartına tık diye para gönderebilirsiniz. Tabii bir Akbanklıysanız.
Para göndermek ne kadar kolaymış.
Akbank, sizin için.
Now, this was a functionality we launched a couple years back. You could send money. It was an app. You can send money to any ATM. Everyone shows, movies and advertising when they are successful, but we wanted to show this as an example of failure. not a failure, but it was successful by the time of launch. But later on, when we listened to comments and reviews and feedbacks from our customers, we didn't need it anymore. We integrated this functionality into our mobile app, and despite the investment we made, both in the communication and development of this specific app, we killed it. So I think the lesson we learned and the lesson we want to share is, there will be lots of trials. We need to be agile. We need to be quick. But at the end, we also need to be kind of quick to understand that, what our customers want and don't want, and be brave enough to kill those which doesn't have a chance to survive. So at the end, just to summarize, digital world is, like a jungle out there, and it's more difficult for banks since we're heavily regulated. We keep people's money, so we need to be overcautious to operate in digital world. So it puts additional tension on us. But we know that we have to keep trying and come up with the best products, and the best guidance will come from our customers. The way we think we're going to be successful is, to get the best team on board, best human resources, be very agile, listen to our customers, take risk and learn, and work with the best parties wherever they are. We're not limiting ourselves in Turkey right now. One of our agencies operating out of Berlin, the other one out of London, US. So it's, of course, many from Istanbul. So that's another lesson we would like to share with you. Again, thank you for listening.
Orkun Bey, thank you very much.